There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're rolling up. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're rolling up. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe, and if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together, gonna polish up our act. Wow. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. No. We're moving, we're grooving. Ain't no stopping us now. We're moving, yeah. We're grooving. Moving, go. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know we got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. We got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh no, I'm on the move. I really got that groove. And I know, we've got the groove. Let you on the move. No need in trying, no, 'cause I ain't buying. No, don't try to stop us, no. Got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I really got that groove. Ain't no stopping us now. No need in denying, well, I ain't lying. Ain't no stopping us now. I know. It's been far too long, well. Ain't no stopping us now. Ain't no stopping us. We've got the groove. Ain't no stopping us. It's been far too long, y'all. We're on the move. Just join me while I get in line. Ain't no stopping us now. Yeah. We're leaving the negative people way behind. 'Cause it ain't no. Please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up. Moving on. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. Moving on. We're gonna keep trying. Over and over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping, no. See, it ain't no way. We're gonna put our We won't keep us down. See, our time has finally came around. So we're on the move. We're really got our groove. We're moving straight up. So we're on the move. We really got our groove. Lady at the casino, she lost all her money. She said, don't feel sorry for me, no. Don't feel sorry, honey. But if you want to do a lady a favor, here's what I want you to do. Just loan me $2. Oh, Until the next time I see you. But these last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. One going for my bus fare, other one for the jukebox to hear me some blues. Gotta hear me some blues. She said I wouldn't be over here. My man had been treating me right. I came here to try to catch him, yeah. 'Cause he'd been sneaking around every night. But I got caught up over here, yeah. Got caught up in this scene. And I put all of my money in that doggone gallon machine. But these last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, yeah, I'm not gonna lose. One going for my bus fare, and the other for the jukebox. I got to hear me some down home blues. Oh Lord,
Last $2, not gonna lose. Last $2, not gonna lose. Bus fare, jukebox, here's some
lady at the casino lost all the money, yeah. She said, don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry.
105.1, it's the lunchtime hour with the old school preacher.
If you want to do a lady a favor,
doing what you gotta do, secretary.
here's what I want you to do. Just loan me $2 until the next time I see you. But these last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. Both for my bus fare, other one for the jukebox to hear me some blues. Oh yeah. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. I learned my lesson, and now, baby, I wanna hear some.
It's your birthday, so I know you want to ride out. Even if we only go to my house, sit more easy as we sit upon my couch. Feels good, but I know you want to cry out. You say you want passion, I think you found it. Get ready for action, don't be astounded. We switching positions, you feel surrounded. Tell me where you want your gift. Girl, you know I've been feeling, up in a late night dreaming about your loving. Girl, you know I don't need candles and cake, just need your body to make birthday sex, birthday sex. Birthday sex, she's just tell me how you want your gift, girl. Girl, you know I've been fiending, up in a late night dreaming about your loving. Girl, you know I don't need candles and cake, just need your body to make birthday sex, birthday sex. Birthday sex, birthday sex. First I'm gonna take a dive into the water deep until I know I please that body out. Or girl, without a broom I might just sweep you off your feet and make you wanna tell somebody how I do. Or maybe we can float on top my water bed. You close your eyes as I improv between your legs. We work our way from kitchen stoves and tables. Girl, you know I'm more than able to please. Yeah, you say you wanted flowers on a
105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
What up, Mona?
What's up?
Hey, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You're tuned in to 105.1 with the one and only Miss Shorty Knox, better known as the old school preacher.
And Bona B, better known as the choir president.
Hey, y'all, listen. Today is Wednesday, Humpback Wednesday.
Hump day.
It is almost over already.
It's almost Friday.
Mona,
Yes.
let me ask you something.
Uh-huh.
What happened to you yesterday? What was going on, Mona?
I don't know what happened, but it was crazy.
Was it crazy, Mona?
Yes, it was crazy. I couldn't breathe good, and I was hurting. So I was like, man, I got to go.
You got to go?
I went to the ER.
Yeah, and what they tell you?
They told me I had pulled a muscle. I never felt like that.
So how did you pull a muscle?
I don't know. I was asleep.
You was on air, and you was asleep.
And well, when I woke up, I was feeling it. And then as the day went on, it got worse. I couldn't sleep. It was bad. JV was scared. He was finna call 911.
Okay.
And I was like, no, you can't call. Don't call 911. So I went to the emergency room the next day. And I got a shot. And it made me feel better.
And what happened?
I went to sleep. I slept all day. I guess my body was tired, so I got some rest, and I feel good today.
Man, you was on the radio sounding like that rest was like super good.
Man, it was wonderful. It was amazing. I hadn't rested like that in a long time.
You hadn't rested like that in a long time?
Right. It was so nice, though, you know?
For real?
It's hot. We got to turn the air on.
So now they telling me, check your, let me check right now because people are saying that they can't hear us on YouTube. So let's check out YouTube. Let me see right here. Yeah, it's still, yeah, I can hear it on YouTube.
So is
Yeah.
it, what is it doing?
They said they couldn't hear, so I'm going to check it. Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah. Yeah, it's playing. I hear it loud.
I hear it too.
Yeah.
But,
So
what's been going on?
listen, it's been a beautiful day, man. We've been out and about. We're in revival this week. I keep on saying Pulaski, Tennessee, but they keep on reminding me that it's Prospect, Tennessee. Been a good week, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw it on Facebook.
Who had it on Facebook?
It looked like it was pretty good. Randy Gaines had posted it Monday.
Oh, that's your guy there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you supposed to be going tonight, don't you?
I'm going tonight.
Oh, okay, so y'all look out. Mona said she going tonight. We gonna see.
I will be there tonight
Mona
at
B
Revival.
in the house.
And then somebody they looked at the thing and they thought the revival was at your church. And they went to your church.
So they went to Galilee.
They went to Galilee.
Shut
And
the
then they
front door.
read it again and found out it was in Tennessee.
What?
I ain't gonna say no names.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
They called me, but I was knocked out.
Well, called you and you were knocked out.
Yeah, they thought that the revival was down in the country and at Galilee.
Wow.
But the weather. What do you think about this weather?
Man, listen, this weather is like real confusing to me because I'm trying to figure out. It's just, I think we're in a different area. This area is so different when it comes to weather because you can be, one day it's like extremely hot, the next day it's cool, then it's a storm, then it get hot again, then it get cool again. And it's like, I'm like, man, what's really going on?
Well, it's a different kind of hot.
Yeah, it's muggy.
I've been here all my life,
Uh-huh.
and this is a different kind of hot.
So what are you referring to when you say different type of hot?
Like, I don't know. It could be 90 degrees, but it'll feel like it's 114 out there.
Oh yeah.
Then you go out there, you can barely breathe. It's crazy.
Yeah. So listen, let me turn up YouTube because everybody's like, we having to turn our TV all the way up.
Oh Lord.
So that's what I'm doing, Mona. I'm not ignoring you. I'm actually turning up YouTube while I'm talking to you.
That's fine.
So I know you looking like.
Well, I'm gonna give you the weather forecast.
Well, what's the weather forecast? What is it saying?
Today, Wednesday, the 17th of July, partial cloudiness early with scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. High around 90, winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So it's going to be a little breeze, a 50% chance of rain. Later on
So it's
tonight,
gonna rain today.
it says
Now
that,
you know what happened yesterday.
what happened yesterday?
You know it rained. It rained over here on this side,
Really?
and then it didn't rain over in Muscle Shoals.
Well, I didn't see no rain. Well, I was asleep, so I don't know if it rained or not.
So I was here, and it was sounding like the bottom had fell out.
Wow.
Then I turned around and went home, and the
Sunshine.
streets was dry.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, so I'm like, this
Well,
place.
they say
is-
scattered, so it's going to be here and there. Tonight it's going to be 72. Variable clouds with thunderstorms, especially late. Low 72, winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now that breeze help out a lot. If we don't have no breeze, I'll go back in the house. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit better. It ain't gonna be as hot. 86 degrees. Considered cloudiness with occasional rain showers. So basically, from what I see on the weather forecast for the next 10 days, it's gonna be scattered thunderstorms. So you better get your ponchos and your raincoats and umbrellas because you're gonna get wet this somewhere. It ain't gonna rain everywhere.
The girl said it ain't gonna rain everywhere. Didn't I just
Well,
tell
it
you?
says scattered.
Didn't I just tell you it rained over here,
Yeah,
but it didn't rain over there?
that's right.
It didn't rain everywhere then, but it rained.
It rained.
Yeah, man.
Not
Get in
on
there, girl.
everybody.
Get in your mic, man. Get
Not
in your
on
mic.
everybody.
Get on your mic. Get on your mic. Listen, I got to figure out, and here's the issue. I got to figure this out. I got to figure out how to turn up YouTube
Right.
without making it extremely loud on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Because what's happening is we're low on We're low on YouTube, but then we're extremely loud on Facebook. So anybody that's watching us on YouTube, hit me up and let me know if you can hear us better now on YouTube. And anybody listening to us on Facebook or any other platforms, let us know if we're too loud on Facebook. Okay? Do that for me right quick, and we'll be good to go. So, Mona, I sent you, turn it up, Mona, see if we're extremely loud on there. So, yeah, so, okay, sound pretty good.
Sound good on
All
Facebook.
right, so here we go. Listen, I sent you today, and I want to know what you think about this. When I sent you this thing today about The man that shot 2 teenagers, the man shot dead 2 teenage sisters
Right.
after dad caught him hiding in their room. What do you think about
weird.
that?
That's kind of weird. I feel like he was stalking them.
So the boy went over to see the girls.
Right.
Okay. So why? And the dad found them in the room, and he killed the boy.
So that's kind of okay. The boy had already killed the girls.
So the boy had already killed the girls?
That's what I'm thinking. He had to.
No, Mona.
The daddy killed the girl.
So, okay, Mona, did you read it?
I read it.
I don't even think you read it.
I did read it.
It says an Orange tribe is mourning the death of the 2 teen sisters who were shot and killed by a 20-year-old man after their father caught him hiding in a bedroom at their home, authorities say. So did the daddy kill the man, or did the daddy we know the boy killed the girls, but did the daddy kill the boy?
I don't know. The story is kind of confusing.
So no, it ain't confusing.
It's confusing
because
to
the
me.
next line it went on to say Elijah Croy, 20 years old, had been charged with 2 counts
So
of
he's
first-degree
still
murder.
alive.
That was
attempted
going to be
murder.
my question right there.
They said an attempted murder.
How you gonna let somebody kill your 2 daughters and then he walk out your house?
He tried to kill the dad too, apparently.
How you gonna let somebody?
I don't know, but I guess he tried to kill the dad.
Mona, I mean, maybe I'm different, because if you come in my house and you done killed my kids, you're not walking out of there.
But okay. That's the title said, man shot dead 2 teenage sisters after dad caught him hiding in the bedroom.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
So the dad came in there.
The man then killed his 2 daughters and hid in the closet. The man allowed him to walk out the house to be arrested. You killed my 2 daughters.
But
okay, so somebody come in the house, kill your kids. You have access to a gun in your house. You gonna let him walk out?
No.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is, he tried to kill the dad too, right?
My point is, they say he found him in the closet.
He found him in the closet.
When
he got
I found
scared.
him in the closet, he's dead.
He got scared. He didn't have a gun on him, maybe.
Man, listen, you better go back.
And then the guy made the gun out of parts he got off of YouTube online.
Point, callers, listen, listeners, if somebody's in your house and then killed your child,
they ain't gonna make it out.
Are you gonna allow them to be arrested?
No.
How you gonna be arrested? It's a wrap.
So this is what I'm thinking. The dad found him in the closet. He had the gun.
Okay.
He shot the dad, thought he killed the dad.
Okay.
And maybe he just said, I don't need no witnesses, so he shot the daughters.
No, he shot the daughters first.
So the attempted murder is the dad, right?
The attempted murder is the dad. He killed them girls.
He killed the girl and he thought he had killed the dad.
Yeah, see, the first attempted to kill girl's father, according to court record.
Okay.
Corey reportedly told the police that he had assembled a Glock-style gun from parts ordered online. Police was called to the home just at 8 a.m. and heard gunshots. They arrested Croy within a few feet of the homicide victims. So it said the Quad sisters, tribe's descendants, were killed
So what is the
by
tribe?
Dama homicide.
What is the tribe?
They are part of an Indian reservation.
Oh, they don't look Indian, but okay.
Yeah, so my point was behind that.
I guess in a way they do.
Huh?
I said they don't look Indian, but I guess in a way they do. The dad must be black.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't care. It's just something about adrenaline. When you try to hurt my child, it's some adrenaline kick in.
But if he shoot you,
you're gonna have some adrenaline.
you down.
Even if you down. When somebody mess with your kid, man, you get some adrenaline from somewhere. I done seen people pick up cars and stuff.
They said that you get that superpower.
Yeah, you get
strength.
them powers, and it don't make sense. I just thought it was interesting that you're gonna let somebody come in your house,
Yes.
shoot your child, your children, not one, and then you gonna let them march out? You ain't gonna have to arrest them. Don't worry. Ain't gonna do it.
That's crazy. They should have gave more details.
Look at our camera trying to focus. And guess what it just did?
Is that what it's doing?
Guess what it just did?
What did it do?
It focused on you.
Oh.
Focus on you.
Well, the camera knows.
It's jumping right now.
It knows.
It's trying to focus, Mona. Look, we moved and it's trying to focus. So now, watch this. Look, it's trying to focus. Let's go to auto. So I just thought that story was so interesting that the man was able to walk out of the house.
It is. The man might have been old.
He had to be something because somebody killed your children. Oh, no. That was interesting.
It was. I mean, I was reading it and I was like, okay, this is kind of confusing.
Stay right there, Mona. I'm going to fix your camera.
Okay.
It's focused on you. I guess because your head bigger than mine.
Is that what it is? No, it just know where to focus on, what to focus on. But they say the police were called to the home just before 8 a.m. on June the 29th and heard gunshots. So they called the police before it happened. I guess when he found him in the closet, he called 911. And they arrested Croy within a few feet of 2 homicide victims. And the police department wrote a probable I can't even talk.
Oh, man.
You say
to read that.
Probable cause.
Oh, my goodness. Man,
Statement filed in court.
Hey, Tamika, come manually adjust our camera, will you please? Because right now it's not focusing on right.
So do the story sound right to you? Maybe the dad killed the girls.
No.
You never know.
Them girls. How would they daddy? Why
the
would he have
girl's
to
mother
wait?
is not doing well.
Why would he have to wait till somebody break in the room and then he kill the girl?
So he can
have an alibi.
Yeah, so he can blame him.
I don't see that being. I don't even see that being. I don't either,
but anything can happen these days and time.
I don't see that as being.
Well,
true.
I wouldn't be surprised at nothing.
No, just the small knob, not the zoom, just the small one behind it. It's like it's got more grooves on it. Go to that one. Yeah. There you go. All right. Thank you right there. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Now, because Mona's head was a little bit bigger than mine.
No, that ain't what it was.
So the camera just automatically zoomed in on her head.
The camera know where to go.
Hey, but Mona, I really just think, when I read that, I said, he shot and the man let him walk. I just don't know.
But why would he kill the girls? That's what I don't understand.
They said he tried to kill the daddy first and then kill the girl.
I wonder, did he come there with that motive to kill the girls?
Well, I don't know. It's just interesting to me.
I hope they do a follow-up story.
Because
I want to know.
Well, what do you think about this since they took my gun control? Mm-hmm. So what do you think? You think Obama, your new gonna be your president, Trump, gonna change the NRA rules and somebody try to shoot his ear off?
No.
Do you think they tried to shoot his ear off? Do you think that was staged? Because
it just don't sound right.
After watching the Republican convention, man, the Republicans are like coming together. Everybody that said they hated Trump has come back and spoke on his behalf at the Republican convention. They named all 4 people. DeSantis, the boy, the governor of Florida, he said he talked about Trump real bad. Then the woman out of Mississippi talked about him real bad.
But now
all of them came back and all of them speaking on his behalf.
He probably did it on purpose. I don't know. I wouldn't put nothing past nobody. But if it was a sniper and the boy looked like something was wrong.
Okay, but why didn't they shoot the boy? They say the man looked at the boy looked at them, and they did not shoot the boy. Why didn't they shoot the boy when they saw him on the roof with the gun? That's my only question.
I thought they did kill him.
They shot him after he shot Trump.
So they saw him before.
They saw him before.
Oh, that's crazy.
They found out
that story
that
really
the
don't
man
make
that
sense.
was on top of the roof, they said the sniper for the Secret Service that was on top of the roof made eye contact with the sniper on the other building before he shot Trump. So why didn't they shoot him?
Why did they have snipers up there? They always have snipers.
Oh yeah, president always gonna have snipers. Anytime the
So
president
did they
comes to
think
town,
he was one of the snipers?
it ain't nowhere in the world they thought he was one of the snipers. How would
That's
they
crazy.
think? How would they think that he was one of the
And-
snipers? And no.
I heard that they saw him climbing the building.
Oh yeah, we got video. They got video of the man climbing the building. You can see it.
So is
and
that
the
not
people were pointing, saying, "Hey, it's a guy up there." But think about it, Mona. We get well. It's. I know people don't like to talk about it, but one of the truth of the matters is when it comes to whites carrying a gun, that's the truth, and blacks carrying a gun.
Oh, I know that.
It's a totally different game. So if it had been a black guy, he'd have been dead when he saw him crawling.
And that's crazy because from what I read, all the mass shooters are predominantly white. You probably got one or two blacks that do it, but it seemed like all of them are white.
Well, I tell you what, out of the ones that you've seen do it, don't none of the black ones walk away.
I don't know.
But it's sad to say that, but the truth of the matter is just the truth. You look at it, they said the Secret Service saw the guy. Saw the guy with a gun.
So are they going to get fired?
They investigating it now. But I don't know. I still don't think everybody that I talked to has said they thought it was staged.
It seemed that way. At first I was like, nah. Then I was like,
I don't think the man is staged to kill. He let the man lost his life. The firefighter lost his life.
So how did the
Several
firefighter,
people-
like, that's what I
He was in
wanted
the
to
line
know.
of fire.
So when it hit his ear, it hit
went through the ear and then hit the guy.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was several fire. It was several shots fired. That's what got me. I'm like, why did they not shoot the man when they saw the man on top of the roof?
That's crazy. So who got injured? Didn't somebody get injured?
Yes, another older man got injured. But did you see how everybody just sat there?
Yeah.
You know, it had been black folks.
That's
We'd have been running over each other. I mean,
I
running
know.
over
We
each other.
we hit them firecrackers.
Oh, it's done. Done for.
So,
Ta 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 ta. Oh, it's
time
done
to
for.
go.
We'd have tore them bleachers up.
I know. Somebody shooting.
Them chairs had been all over the place, hollering, somebody shooting, getting it. And they were all sitting there looking.
They were nosy.
And I'm like,
Do you not watch the movies?
yeah, that's what we talked about. Tamika and I talked about that. We was like, listen, in the movies, you
Oh.
notice that all of the black actors always get killed last because
Yeah.
we take our running. We
Yeah.
ain't standing there talking about, ooh, we heard something. What was that? No,
Nah, we ain't gonna run
we
towards
down the
it.
street talking about, oh, did you hear that? So another thing in the news, y'all, we're going to talk about this. NFL legend Terrell Davis was arrested after a flight attendant interaction on United Airlines.
What's up with that?
So y'all check this story out. This is so interesting to me. This man said that he and his family, his wife, his 3 kids, was traveling. And his son, you know, you don't know. So when you're on the plane, the stewardess come down and ask you, do you want anything?
Okay.
And he said that his son, which is 13, told the woman that told the guy that he wanted something. Evidently, the guy didn't hear him. So what Terrell Davis said he did, he tapped the man on the shoulder. And the man turned around and told him, don't hit me.
Oh, wow.
And he said, I didn't hit you. I was only trying to get your attention because my son wanted something to drink.
Were they in first class?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
And on his interview, he didn't say. But here's the thing. I can imagine that he was, but I don't know. So he walked to the front. The flight attendant went to the front, got on the phone, called, and said that he had been harassed.
Oh, wow.
Didn't come back and say nothing to Terrell Davis the whole flight. When the flight landed, the FBI, the sheriff department, and everybody was on.
Because of a tap on the shoulder.
They were there waiting for the man to, they didn't, when the plane landed. So what happened is if you have a medical emergency on the plane, they make everybody sit still. So Terrell Davis said he heard them make an announcement, no one moves, please, we have an emergency. So everybody stay in the seat. He said he hear all the walkie-talkies going off and noticed that the people coming on the plane, and he said that the FBI guy walked directly to him, bent down, and said, do not resist, and put handcuffs on him. Didn't tell him what was going on. Didn't give him a chance to explain.
Oh, that's crazy.
And took him off the plane in handcuffs in front of his children, in front of his wife.
So he finna sue.
And when they got him off the plane, guess what happened?
What happened?
They let him go. After they interviewed him,
oh,
they
that's
let him go.
Crazy. Why didn't they interview him
Guess what had
first?
to happen, Mona? Guess who had to come vouch for the black man?
Who?
A white person. White man came off. They said and said man or woman. Say white person. They did say Caucasian.
white man,
Came off and said he did not hit him. He tapped him on his shoulder to get his attention.
Wow. So what they gonna do to the flight attendant?
So the flight attendant is now off work, but they didn't say with pay or not.
Okay.
United Airlines apologized in general, but they
Okay.
did not apologize to Terrell Davis
Okay.
specifically. So now they investigated, but I guarantee you a lawsuit coming
Oh yeah.
because Terrell Davis' wife said having two black sons to see your dad be arrested
For nothing.
for no reason because he was black.
That
I was
is
like-
crazy. They need to interview them flight attendants because you know another case like that. I'm not a football fan, but the dude, he's real famous.
What dude? What dude, Marlon? Let me make it up. Let me see what you
He's
come
real
up-
famous.
what
He
you
was
come up
dating.
with?
They
Let me
say
hear
he was dating Kim Kardashian. What's his name? He's real popular. They used to talk about him all the time. I can't think, but he was. They took him off the plane because he was asleep.
He was asleep.
He was asleep,
Uh-huh.
and the flight attendant came and asked him, did he want anything or whatever, and she couldn't wake him up. So she called somebody else over there, and they couldn't wake him up. So then he finally woke up, and they was like, he got to get off the plane.
And so, why would they take him out the plane if he was asleep? They had already landed.
Because he was, no,
It was
they
time
didn't
for
even
them-
take off.
Oh. So why would
God,
they take
what
him
is
out?
his name? My mind is so boggled right now. I can't think of his name. But they,
Talking about Kim Kardashian used to date him.
yeah,
Odell
Reese-
Beckham?
Yes,
Okay.
that's who it was. And they said that he probably had been in the club all night and was tired. But he told them that he was on a 15-hour flight or something. He probably had jet lag or
Yeah,
whatever.
but what they got to do with taking him off the plane?
I don't know.
If
It
he
was
sleep.
crazy. It was so stupid. And
What airline was that? You
I
know,
don't
United
know.
is bootleg, man.
I don't know, but I should have looked. But I was reading the story, and I was like, well, I watched the video too. And the sheriff was like, he was asleep. So, why do you want him off the plane and all that? And they was like,
Right.
he got to go. All the attendants say he got to go. So they had to go to the pilot. The pilot had to say he had to leave. So Odell Beckham was like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm not getting off this flight. So in order to get him off the flight, they had to get everybody off the flight and then take him off. So they was like, everybody got to get off if you don't get off. He was like, I don't care. He's like, I ain't going nowhere. So the whole plane, they had to evacuate the whole plane for him to get off. And at the end, they took him off.
So, if you sleep, I don't even understand that.
I
That's
didn't
stupid.
understand it. Look it up, for real.
Black guy, you sleep on the plane, they take you off.
He was asleep.
You know how scary that is? And I keep telling people, and I keep saying this to everyone. Only thing we have is God.
That's
He's
true.
our only protection. Because we don't run none, we're not in charge of anything. And it's almost like if people set out to get you, you have no protection.
It's crazy.
And it's like, what do you do? The only protection we have is God. God had to touch the people hard just to do right. But since he's a free will God, he still allows you to make decisions.
Right. But
So-
I don't understand what was so severe that they had to take that man off the plane. He had woke
Yeah,
up.
that's crazy.
He was responsive and stuff like that. He told him he was tired.
Well, I mean,
But the flight attendant was like,
you
no.
didn't gave
need to get off
these
the
little
plane.
flight attendants some power. And a lot of people can't handle power. You know, they just can't handle it. You give some people so much power, they just can't take it.
Well, that was crazy.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
escorted him off the plane. You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing. The police walking with you, everybody know, oh, he done something wrong, and he's in the media, so everybody knew who he was.
Well, all I can tell you is this. The Republicans are coming together and the Democrats are fighting among each other. They coming on out talking about Biden need to sit down, need to pull out the race, and it is so crazy. And now they're coming up now saying that the sniper, the reason why the Secret Service sniper didn't shoot the guy, they say he probably would have had a little interference where he really couldn't see him.
What?
Yeah, that's just the report that just came out.
The professional?
Yeah, it said it just came out. New York Times just put that out.
Yeah, something ain't right.
And
that
I'm
story
like,
is
okay,
really sketchy.
Yeah, it is. It's very sketchy. And then another thing that I was looking at, you know, today marks the anniversary for the 10-year death of Eric Garner. You remember Eric Garner?
The police killed him.
You remember he said, "I can't breathe"?
Yeah.
Yeah, so today it's been 10 years since that happened.
Oh, wow. It don't seem like
And
it's
here it
been that
is,
long.
10 years later, they take a professional football, retired Hall of Famer off the plane in handcuffs in front of his sons and his daughter
That's crazy.
and wife to humiliate him. So if you do this study and you study your African-American history, which DEI don't want you to talk about, what happened is if you study this thing, you found out that when slaves were rebellious and they were big and they were like threat to their slave owners, the slave owner would rape them in front of people.
Yeah.
To break
them.
them. And so they would rape them in front of people to break them, and then they would castrate some of them.
That's so sad.
And what it did was it took that drive out of them. So to do that and I feel that a lot of things that happen to black men is to make sure to hold you in a certain place to let you know who you are.
You don't have any power.
And where you are. Because, like I said, the only protection we have is God Almighty. I mean, because if people in charge make up their mind, this is what I'm going to do to them.
Right.
What
can you do?
You're going to have to fight. Your money will run out. You still got to fight. And people have a tendency to believe what they hear when it's bad versus sticking with you with the truth. So, but today marks the 10 years since the death of Eric Garner at the hands of a New York City police officer. I can't breathe. Ain't that something?
That is.
And 6 years later, George Floyd was recorded uttering the same words as he begged for air from a white Minnesota police officer. Pressed his neck until Floyd's neck broke and he died.
That's crazy.
Ain't that something?
It is.
And I understand, like I said, police got a tough job. I mean, I wouldn't want to. I choose not to do that. I don't want to be a police officer.
I wouldn't
want to be a police officer on no day. At one while, I wanted to be a highway patrolman.
Did you?
Yeah, I was getting ready. I got out the military, and I was getting ready to do it. And I was told I couldn't.
Well, JV wanted to be. He want to be a police
I
officer.
didn't say Jay was still young.
He want to be a police officer.
He can do it. He can do it. I mean,
And,
he can do whatever.
and people's like, "What you want to be? I still leave him alone. He can be whatever he want to be."
Yeah, he can do whatever he want to do. I mean, that's to me. I mean, it just ain't for me.
We need some police officers out there that has compassion, and it's a scary job. The way people mind is, you don't know, but from the stories and stuff, like you said, if they see a white man with a gun, they're gonna try to take the gun away from him, try to negotiate with him. They see a black man with a gun, it's on sight.
Well, I mean, it's just interesting, and I don't even think people are paying attention to it. We're so busy with everything else just being silly for no reason until we missing the point of what's really going on. But Mona, you know what time it is, don't you?
What time is it?
I just want to know. Do you know what time?
What time is it?
What time is it, Mona?
It's
Let me see if you know what time it is.
almost the top of the hour.
Nah, I
but
knew what
it's
you were
time for the
gonna say.
birthday.
There you go. Hey, y'all. You know what time it is. Happy birthday for the lunchtime hour 105.1, the old school preacher.
And the choir president.
Church secretary is sitting out today, and we want to say happy birthday to you, and you. So, Mona,
Yeah.
yesterday we didn't even know. We like,
I
forget
can't
that. We
believe
even-
y'all
we-
didn't do the
Why don't you just
birthdays
call out them folk
yesterday.
when you know? Who birthday is it? Let's see if we know.
Today?
Yeah.
Diane Carroll.
Oh, we know her.
Lene Lawrence.
Don't know.
Jeremiah Felton.
Don't know.
Marchi. I can't even say that name.
You don't know either.
Gary. And Tryon Turner.
You could have skipped those. We ain't know none of them people.
But I want to give a special birthday shout out to Ebony Tamara and Bridget Summerhill. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday from me to you. Happy birthday to you from Knox Media Group. We want to tell you happy birthday. If you have a birthday shout out that you would like to do, make sure you're sending in to info@knoxmediagroup.inc.org. That's info, knoxmediagroup.inc.org. And we'll make sure we get it announced.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, and we pray that your day is filled with joy and you get all the things that you want.
Exactly. I think I'm going to have another birthday. I'm going to make me a birthday.
Oh, that's what you're going to do?
Yes.
Well, go on then. What you gonna do? What you gonna do different?
I'm going to have a super party.
You're gonna have a super party.
Super party outside up under the tent.
Y'all get ready. Super party is coming. Mona is having a super party outside.
And I'm going to invite
under the tent.
FPJ.
And you're gonna invite LPJ.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Everybody call and tell me. What do you think if I invite LPJ for my birthday?
For your birthday?
Yeah. What the people gonna say? Tell me what the people gonna say, Mona. What they gonna say, Mona?
For which event?
What they gonna
For
say,
which
Mona?
event?
If I just say, hey, we having a whole weekend of celebration, and one of the events is FPJ.
I'm going to say all right.
You know, we
That's
know
what
you
I'ma
gonna
say.
right? But what you think the people say?
They're going to have, it's going to be mixed reviews.
Why is it, and that leads us to the next question, why is it that people are so critical when it comes to pastors and preachers?
I guess because they put y'all on a pedestal.
Why?
Because y'all are leaders and I don't know.
You don't know? Well, hey, y'all stay tuned because birthday celebration is coming up September the 1st at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church.
We're so excited.
23001 County Road 14 here in Florence, Alabama.
It's going to be phenomenal.
It's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you know King Tuck is going to be one of our guests.
Really?
Yeah, you know the Great Sister is going to be one of my guests.
Okay.
And
That's
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to
nice.
figure out, I'm just really pondering upon these other folks on who I'm going to bring. And it's just, I talked to Dottie People.
Okay.
She's excited. She just got married a couple weeks ago, so
Well,
she's
congratulations,
excited.
Dottie.
Talked to John, what's his name, James Fortune. He's getting ready to go on a cruise. He's going to be on a gospel cruise
Okay.
on the 2nd, so he's excited about that. Also talked to Zacardi Cortez. He's excited.
Really?
Yeah, so, I talked to, and Gavin, the Gavin guy.
Palante?
Yeah, I talked to him too. So, and David Frazier.
Okay.
And the Mississippi Mass Choir.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm like, really, y'all got to tell me who we need to bring. I'm just really.
Who do y'all want to see?
Yeah, I'm really like, should I do a choir workshop again?
Gospel.
And have David Frazier come and work with the choirs.
That'll be good.
And then all the choirs come together and do a concert. Because it'll be absolutely free. Or should we bring Dottie People? Yesterday, Cynthia Knox, my wife, told me to bring, and I done forgot his name, Donna Lawrence.
Who's that?
Donna Lawrence? Donna Lawrence is one of the baddest choir directors that you ever want to see. He's
Okay.
a ranger. He's a choir director. I mean, he does it all.
Okay. That'll be nice.
Get your inheritance. You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
You are.
But I didn't know who's singing. I just be
the
listening.
blessing of Abraham. Yeah.
I just be listening.
Yeah. So
I don't know the
And then I thought about bringing Milton Brinson. I'm so glad to do. I think Milton Bronson. I met him at the gospel workshop, which is going on this week. We were scheduled to be there, but I ended up doing revival.
Oh.
And he said he would love to come, so I thought about bringing him.
Okay. That sounds nice.
Yeah, so y'all call us and let us know who you think we ought to bring, and we'll look at doing something for him. We got to bring somebody. What you think?
Well, you don't want to know what I think.
What do you think, Mona?
I
want to
bring Tonio Armani.
Who is that? No, Mona, that man don't sing no. He got one church song.
No, he don't. He got more than one.
What? He had one church song.
He got more than one. I mean, people don't like the way he, what do you call it? His style of gospel.
Well, he got one church song.
He got more than one.
I researched him, and he had one church song.
No, he got more than one.
Name it.
I heard what he said to me.
Okay, what's the other one?
Free at last.
Okay, what's the other one?
Sooner or later.
Okay, what's the other one?
It's a lot of more.
How many he got, Mo?
He got a whole album of gospel.
So you telling me, but it didn't sound,
you don't like it. You don't like that style of music.
Yeah, I don't want to hear all that. What about you? I talked to the guy. I told him we'll get with him too.
Yeah, you should get with him.
I bet. Hey, we'll talk about that when we get out there, Mom.
Okay.
I got something funny to tell you. So, in the RICO trial,
in the
Young
RICO, okay.
In the Young Thug trial, how about the judge got kicked off the case?
Why?
Well, for one thing, that he had a meeting with the prosecutor attorneys.
Oh, okay, I remember
without
that.
the defense attorney being
And
there
he was like,
or
how do
knowing
you
anything
know
about
that?
it.
He
And
was
he
going to
tried
put
to
him in
get off.
jail, wasn't he?
He tried to send the man to jail. Yeah, man, he was real crazy, man.
That is crazy. But you know that little guy that testified, he's like Facebook and social media famous now. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he crazy.
But I think he's really like that.
He was like, man, what's your name? Name.
Yeah.
But the funny part about that is the judge tried to flex. He tried to flex on the attorney for Young Thug.
Okay.
How you gonna flex on that man and that man's wife is a federal attorney?
That's crazy.
Man, he flexed
So he
on
got
that
kicked
dude.
out.
Flexed on that dude, and next thing you know, dude didn't go to jail. Next thing you know, he kicked off the case.
And that's the attorney that told him, well, if you're going to put me in jail, put me in the cell with him so
Exactly,
we can,
so we can handle the business. And he did not like that, and he tried to get right. He tried to get right with him, and it was like, man. But look, check this out right here, though. They assigned the case to another woman, to another judge.
Okay.
Okay. How about the second judge that recused herself?
Why?
They said she, now see, I knew you were going to say why, Mom.
You did.
Yeah, but I just want you to know. Don't nobody want to touch this case.
So what is so bad about this case? This case has been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Well, the second judge assigned to the RICO trial involving rapper Young Thug in the alleged YSL gang has recused herself from the trial.
Wow.
In a written order issued Wednesday, Judge Shakura Ingram cited her court formal assigned deputy allegation relating to a YSL defendant, Kristen
Maybe she know them.
Epiner. Abner case was served from the rest of the YSL defendants last year after it was alleged that the deputy tried to sneak contraband to him in jail. Contraband. Okay.
Wow.
And with the help of one of his family members. So the judge said she had something to do with that. She was part of that. And she said she didn't want to be a part. She need to step away.
That's understandable. I wouldn't want to be no judge.
So now third judge is getting ready to get up there.
Man. So what did he do? Do you know what he did?
Yeah, it's something, man. It's real. It's about a murder. They said a murder took place and all was part of the gang and say that he ordered the murder and all this kind of stuff. So, I mean, they wasting a lot of money.
Man, they taking.
This is another situation where I told you when the powers that be get after you, they'll waste their money trying to get you.
Well, that's what they're doing.
And it's crazy, man.
How long has this case been going on?
I know it's
For
been
almost
going
a
on.
year?
Yeah. So,
Man.
how about this? You know, we talked about this yesterday, and somebody asked me about it last night.
Okay.
They said, how did skin became color, and color became race, and race became power?
They
And
asked
said
how?
it was told by President Thomas Jefferson. And I said, it became a problem. Skin became color after Africans and white people were getting married, and they were producing these biracial kids, and then they considered those people to be African because most of them were dark skinned.
Okay.
And so what they did was they put race as being a color, and then they made race became power. So they want to differentiate between, if you're dark skinned, then you was considered of a lesser power.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And
So
I said,
the
man,
lighter you are, the more power you have.
right. And that's why a lot of people were able to get away with going off, sliding through as a white person, because race became a color became power.
Man. So what do you think
race,
about that?
It says because how skin became color became race, and race became power, as told by President Jefferson.
Okay, for the sake of argument.
Okay.
Say, for instance, your parents were interracial. You came out and you looked more white than you were black.
Okay.
And, okay, you come in situations to where you know that if you tell these people you black, you ain't going to get in, or you ain't going to do nothing. You know, they're going to treat you bad. So would you act white? Would you say you were white?
Yeah, if you're going to keep a job. That's why on them applications, man, sometimes you be like, do I put on here I'm black?
Well, some of them say it's optional now.
Yeah, but you know, Bank of America, like when people were doing these home loans, this business loans, when they putting on there that they were African Americans, they weren't getting them loans. And they came back and they had a nice little lawsuit against them.
Well,
and they admitted to they were doing wrong.
I was doing some paperwork the other day, right? And they asked me, was I single or married? And I said single, and they was like, well, this is optional. Are you like heterosexual or homosexual and stuff like that? And I'm like, really?
Why would they put that?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
And I'm going to just be real with it. It was for insurance.
I guess
So why would they need to know that? She said they put it on there. It's optional. You don't have to answer. And I was just like, I'm not ashamed of my sexuality, but that's crazy. What does that matter?
Well, I'm telling y'all now.
What does that change?
For all our listeners, we're getting ready to ask the 8 questions. So get ready to call in and you can win $100. So I'm telling you in advance, we're getting ready to ask the 8 questions.
Who wants to win $100?
Get ready to call in and you can win $100. Yeah, $100.
I'm ready for the $500 question.
Okay, I got one for you.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I got
no,
some
it's okay
easy
because
questions.
No, you don't ask easy questions.
Yeah, I got some good questions for you. I mean, I just got.
You know that stuff you know I don't know nothing about.
Well, I want to know. Okay, this is gonna be real easy.
This is the $500 question.
Listen, $500 question. You can answer this. You get $500. We'll count it out on the air for everybody to see it. And this is real simple.
Oh God. Okay.
If you knew and know when I was born, what year I was born.
See.
If you knew my birthday.
Your birthday.
Okay, see, you don't want that $500.
Hold on, let me think.
No, it's too late, man. I mean, that
No,
don't
you
even
didn't
make
give me
sense.
a time frame.
I gave you a simple little question.
You did not put the timer
That was the
on.
simplest question
That
that
is
you could have
not
won
simple.
$500.
How is that simple?
Because you know the birthday celebration is going to be September the 1st.
I know.
So we've been talking about my birthday being.
And how old are you?
And we
You
talked
never
about
told me how old you were.
My birthday being a certain time. My
Okay,
birthday is on August the 29th.
Okay.
So August 29th is
August
my
is
actual birthday.
29th. It's your birthday.
Yeah. So, you didn't. It was real simple. But, hey, y'all get
You
ready.
wanted the year.
When you hear the Price is Right music playing, that means you got to call in. You can win $100.
Y'all see how you do me.
Don't do like Mona.
See how you do
Mona
me.
lost that $100 real quick.
500.
500. That mean right? They add insult to injury. Yeah. $500. We want you to get ready to call in for it. And Mona, I'm telling you, it's just so much going on until you have to just keep yourself encouraged because man, you look around and it's just like a lot going on.
I know. You got to.
But one day, Grandma said, God's gonna part the sky. And it's gonna be all over.
It's going to be all over.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do look, Jesus Christ coming back. We're gonna be caught up. We're getting up out of here.
No more crying.
Hey, gonna be done for.
No more dying.
Gonna be done for. So I'm excited, man, because we got all these little events coming up. Hey, you guys, our paper come out today.
I'm excited.
Our paper come out today. Make sure you get a paper, and if you want to go look at the paper, go to Knox Media Group, inc.org, and you can see, click on the button, or you can go to Shows Up News. I'm going to tell you the easiest way to do it. Download our app. Go to the App Store, download Knox Media Group, and make sure you download our app. And then on the fourth tab down, you see Shows Up News. Hit the button, and it'll take you straight to our newspaper. I was over at Lone Lewis earlier today, getting ready to get my tires, get some new tires and get my oil changed.
Okay.
And one of the guys there, I told him, I said, listen, download our app. And he got so excited. He downloaded the app. He's like, man, he said, this y'all gospel station too?
Okay.
I was like, yeah. He said, oh, man, this is
That's
fire.
pretty good.
And he said, I like that we can just be on this one app and pick
have
what we want to hear.
everything on it.
Yeah, so go to Knox Media Group, download that app, and check us out. And like I said, our paper come out today, and the paper will be in we put them out in most of all the gas stations. We actually mailing some out as well. So some people will we're going to take time. Man, that mailing is expensive.
Is it?
Oh, my goodness. I'm talking about expensive.
That's not good.
Man. And
Not
y'all,
good
listen.
Delivery.
I don't know about you, but if you want to grow your business, if you're a small business owner, I would advise you to do business with us because we are the cheapest, but we the baddest radio station here. Why? Because we're trying to help our community.
That's what we do.
I mean, we're trying to help our community. That's it. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the word out, trying to help your business grow, trying to let people know about you. And I'm telling you, people over at Tootsie's, oh, man, Tootsie's, man, they say thank you so much because people have been coming up in there on Sundays, man. See, them folks want them oxtails, them pinto beans, them greens, the dressing, and all that good stuff. So y'all make sure y'all go by there. They open up on Sundays. They open up Monday through Fridays.
Soul Food Sunday.
So they Monday through Friday, they cooking all day. They open up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And she sell the whole and filet catfish every day.
So catfish available every day. Then on Sunday, it's Soul Food Sunday.
That sounds good.
And they located on Lone Lewis, right beside the car rental place. So y'all go in there and holler at them. Tell them you heard us talking about them on the radio. Also, make sure while you're over there, stop by Bama Beauty.
Bama Beauty.
And Bama Beauty, man, listen, those of our friends over there, make sure you let them know that you heard us talking about them. And they'll give them the word of the day. And they would give you a discount. Man, we had to establish this word of the day because people were going in and saying, hey, we heard about you on the radio. And they said it was getting away a whole lot of discounts. So
Today is Wednesday, and the word of the day is lashes.
okay, so the day when you go in, man, tell everybody, you know, you're getting ready to get that hairdo, get ready to buy that hair, make sure whatever you need, they got it in that store. So go there, give them the word of the day, which is lashes, and they'll give you a discount.
Lashes.
Okay. Also, we have so many people that we need to mention. We want to thank Pilgrim Pride. Pilgrim Pride is now hiring. If you need a job, fill out the application on Pilgrim Pride. Tell them you were referred by Knox Media Group, and I'm telling you, you're gonna get on.
That'll be nice.
And
Yeah.
Knox Media
Pilgrim
Group.
Pride.
And if you
And
have
they pay good.
oh man, they starting off. It said with benefits $24 an hour. So then again, check this out. Service Master. If you got any kind of disaster at your house, any kind of disaster at your business, you want to call Service Master SPG. Okay, SPG, give them a call. Let them know that Knox Media Group told you about them, and they'll give you a discount.
Well, somebody asked me, why are you volunteering when you can go to Pilgrim's Pride? And I told them, I don't guess they know about my back.
Okay,
And
so Mona, for one, Pilgrim Pride got a point system.
No.
Mona would get fired within her
NAL
first.
had a point system.
You got fired. So
No, I did not.
okay, well, okay, Mona.
I was there for 5 years.
Mona, that's because they told me what happened. We ain't gonna see it on the line in front of folks now on how you end up staying there that long.
Oh.
We ain't gonna say that now. We're gonna move on.
that was-
All right,
that-
so the next thing, like,
It
now
did
Mona
not
can't.
happen.
Yeah, Lord,
That was a
thank you.
rumor.
See what I'm talking about? And Mona done hurt her back, y'all. She done had surgery. Ooh, I should show that picture, Mona.
Oh,
Show that
God,
picture
I
when you laying up
know.
there, boy. You ooh. I should show that picture, Mona. Look what God has done.
Everybody can see that picture. It's on TikTok.
Yeah, look what God has done.
He have. He
Mona
done
went
brought me from
viral.
a
Mona, tell me
mighty
about you
long
went
way.
viral too, didn't you?
I did go viral.
When you had that bonnet on
I
your
had my
head.
bonnet on my head. Everybody talking about the bonnet, but the bonnet
Mona,
went viral.
It went viral because people were like, hey, we got to check out that eye because they one of my eyes like that, the other one like that. And you done went viral with the bonnet on your head.
And it wasn't even my song. My song needs to go viral, but it was somebody else's song.
That was funny too, Mona.
It was
It was funny. So how many views did you end up getting?
50,000.
Mona then went viral on y'all. Mona B. I told you you're a star. You're a rock star, Mona. So
Rock on.
yeah, y'all. Hey, listen, Mona's a rock star, y'all. So she's rocking out. Way to rock out, dude.
Yes.
You rocked out.
I'm ready for my next performance. I did a little bit more moving this time.
You see, I ain't see it. Nothing.
Crickets.
Yeah,
I did
exactly. I
a little
need that
more
effect.
than what I did. You know my knee messed up. But I did more than what I did last time.
Y'all
So
not-
it's coming. It's coming.
Now her knee messed up.
It's
Listen,
coming.
Mona, I think I'm gonna change my music.
What you changing
Y'all know what that is, don't you?
it to?
What is that, Mona?
I don't know.
What is
What
that,
in the
Mona?
world?
What is it, Mona?
I have no idea. I have no
Okay,
clue.
all
What
right.
is
So you
it?
don't know what it is. Okay.
No.
All right, let's go to this one. What is that one?
It sounds like some disco. I don't know what it is.
What is it, Mona?
I don't know. What is it?
If somebody call in and tell us what that is, we're gonna give you a gift. Call in and tell us what that is. We're gonna give you a
It
gift.
sounds like something from the 70s.
Mm-mm.
It's not. What is it?
No, somebody call in and tell us what that is. Call 256-365-1000. Okay, you just heard it. Okay, call in,
Don't nobody know what
tell
that
us
is.
what it is, and you're gonna win a gift.
Do you guys know what that is? I don't know what it is. I'm not going to pretend.
You don't know what that is?
No, it
Oh,
sounds like a
Mama, no.
game show or something.
Okay, so waiting on somebody to call in, tell us what you think this song is. You don't know what that is?
No.
Come on.
Have you been reading the messages?
No. I'm over here talking to you. So watch this. Watch this, Mona. I bet you know this. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, so look.
That's a talk show.
Which one? 105.1, you're live on the air. 105.1, you're live on the air.
Yes, was the one before that, was it Price is Right?
No.
It's
Oh,
okay.
man.
It's
It's
okay,
not
because I
that.
don't know what it is.
No call. It wasn't that.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
Try again.
It's okay.
Mona didn't know either.
I still don't know.
Mona, what is
Yeah.
this?
Jeopardy.
Wrong.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. Guess what the other song was?
Jeopardy.
Somebody call her. We call you live on the air.
The last one is Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, the one that we just played was Wheel of Fortune. But what was the old
Wheel of
one?
Fortune. I didn't get to hear that one.
You didn't hear the old
Play it
one?
again.
You want me to play the old one again?
No.
Okay, I want you to hear the old
Yep.
one. You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to the old one. Here we go.
I don't know what that is.
It's
What-
a game show.
Yeah, it's a game show.
Do you want to be a millionaire?
No, caller. You were right if you just
All right.
stuck. You would have been right if you just stuck with Wheel of Fortune.
You didn't give me that one.
So the old song was Wheel of Fortune. The new song was Wheel of Fortune. So believe it
So
or not,
both of 'em
Wheel
Wheel
of
of
Fortune
Fortune?
changed their songs like every couple of years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so that was
Oh, all
that was
right.
the old version of the Wheel of Fortune. I didn't know it either. I was like, oh man, I didn't.
That
heard
don't
that
even
one.
sound good.
Yeah, that's why I say that didn't even sound good. So thank you, caller. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the one I know. I knew this was Wheel of Fortune.
Right.
Like our caller knew that this one was Wheel of Fortune, but the old one, that's the one we wanted everybody to tell us what was the old one, because I definitely didn't know that.
I most definitely.
Okay, so
didn't
we're
know.
getting ready to give away this $100. Okay, and when you hear this, you know what it means. Okay, here we go. Hey, 105.1 lunchtime hour with the old school preacher
And the choir president.
and the church secretary sitting out today. Hey, we are going to give away $100. You got to call in.
I'm excited for them.
365-1000. 256-365-1000. Okay,
Come on, callers.
caller, you're live on the air.
Yes, you know I'm broke. I need the money to get to revival.
Okay, well, let's go then. Here we go. You got 8 questions. Come on, Mona, get the time up. Okay, Mona.
You know I'm broke.
Okay, so turn your radio down because you got to answer these questions. So you got to hear me when you got 40 seconds. Okay?
And when you're ready.
Oh,
All right. It's gonna be real easy.
You ready?
Okay, you ready? Tell me when you're ready. Ready? Caller,
Ready.
you ready?
ready?
Okay, go. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Because he was scary.
All right, next question. Why don't a scientist trust atoms?
Why does the scientist trust Adam?
Yes. Next question. What do you call a fish wearing a crown?
A fish wearing a crown?
Yes.
An angel?
Next question. Why did the math book look sad?
What did the what?
Why did the math book look sad?
The math book?
Yeah, why did the math book look sad?
Because nobody was doing their work. Help me, Mona. Help me, Mona.
Baby, I don't know myself.
What's your favorite radio station?
Knox.
105.1 FM.
Caller, you the best caller ever. You didn't get not one right.
It's okay. I wouldn't have got those either.
That was good though. That was
Okay,
good.
what is the fish with the
Okay,
crown?
so I'm
That's what I want to know. You need to tell the answers.
I'm getting ready to give you the answer. This is amazing, okay? All right, so why did the Scarecrow win an award? This is why, because he was outstanding in his field.
Okay.
Okay, why don't scientists trust atoms?
Because they split.
Because they make up everything. Okay? What do you call a fish wearing a crown?
Starfish.
A kingfish.
I ain't never heard that.
Why did the math book look sad? Because it had too many problems.
Ah, I like that one.
Oh.
But caller, we thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for calling.
We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Tell everybody what's the best station on the radio dial.
Marita FM. 104.
That sounds about right. Hey, we'll see you tonight at Revival. Hey, listen,
Bye,
Mona,
caller.
those were some easy questions.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I wouldn't have got none of those.
Mona, you don't get simple stuff.
A starfish, a crown, a kingfish. What is that?
A kingfish.
What is that?
Got a crown on his head. The kingfish.
That don't make sense.
Okay, Mona, I
Haven't
got a
nobody
question
ever
for you.
heard of
I got a
that.
question for you.
Okay, what?
What is the square root of 49?
I don't know.
See, what I'm talking about? That's simple.
I don't do square roots.
No, you said
What is
shit
the
hard.
square root?
7.
Okay.
Okay, let me give you a number. 2x plus 5 equals 15.
No, I don't like math.
See, watch this. 2x plus 5 equals 15. What is x?
Now, see, he's asking me this question because he know I hate algebra.
Okay,
Do
all
not
right.
like
Well,
algebra.
fine. Okay, well, I'll tell you what.
I don't do well in
okay,
algebra.
all right. I got another one. Spell epidemiologist.
I can't even say it, so I can't spell it.
Okay, well, let me give you another one. Spell latitude.
Latitude, Latitude.
Let me give you a clap. All right, so you got that one right. Spell obstetrician.
OB. OBGYN.
OBGYN. Spell gynecologist.
OBGYN.
Can you spell cardiologist?
I see you.
Oh, man, that's good, Mona. Mona, listen, everybody know their weakness, everybody know their strengths. Man, they talk about some spelling, boy. I used to hate those spelling tests.
Oh my goodness.
I used to hate spelling tests.
Especially
My
the ones
goodness.
when you were in elementary school and the I before E, provide. All that kind of
Man, I'm
stuff.
talking about receive.
Believe.
Like, what now? And like, okay. I'm like, all right. But listen, that math, man, I can handle that math with no problem.
I'm not a numbers person.
I can sit
math,
down and do that
okay.
math.
Algebra, no way.
Algebra was good. You know what used to get me?
What's that?
Calculus.
Never took it.
Man, but I did good. I did good in it.
I mean,
I'm just a math person. I can do math.
Exactly. If you're good with numbers and stuff, you need to take classes like
But
that.
I noticed as you get older, and that's why I was telling you guys earlier, it's hard for me to remember stuff, so I need stuff to be organized. So, because your brain need to know, okay, this is where this is, this is where this is, this is where this is. You got to come.
Well, you got the best organizers working for you.
Man, don't make me hit the button. What the button is? Okay, thank you.
Really?
So y'all got to get that.
Nah,
we got to
I'm
get
just
that
playing.
together because you, Mona.
Look,
You said
I put
to
that.
yourself. You said one thing I can't do. Mona, I don't even think. I'm surprised you remember yesterday where you were talking. I'm just feeling good right now.
I don't know. My brain just.
Mona, you said I feel so good right now.
I did.
Whatever they gave you, don't try
I
to
was
go
on
back and
cloud nine.
Were you?
Yep.
Anyway, y'all, we're
I was
just so
floating.
excited that you tuned in to 105.1. It's the Lunchtime Hour with the old school preacher,
And the choir president.
church secretary sitting out well today. Hey, listen, Mona, today is a beautiful day because God woke us up.
You know it. Every day is a beautiful day.
Yeah, every day that you have another. If somebody say, how you doing? I say, I'm alive. Everything else I can handle.
Yes.
So it's a big deal. And I want everybody that don't have our app, go download our app. Knox Media Group, located inside of your app store. Make sure you download our app. Now, you was asking, was I reading the messages? What messages we have?
Well, hold up.
Because I didn't see. I took the messages off the screen in here
Did you?
so that we can. You weren't paying. Man, it was hard for you to pay attention, Mona.
No, it wasn't.
You were like, man, I can't see.
I couldn't.
And you was trying to focus on what was on the screen and all that. I said, we got to take that down. That ain't working.
Well, when we was talking about the heat and stuff, somebody wrote, yes, it's a different hot, especially if you don't have air in your car. And I guess you asked the question, how do we sound? She said we sound good. It was said that when we talked about Trump, somebody said it was staged.
They do believe it's staged.
Yes.
I tell you what, y'all, I don't think it's staged. I don't.
You
I
don't.
just, no.
I believe if it was a real sniper, he would have hit. But he hit, but he didn't understand the assignment.
Somebody said he only had one job. People cold, man.
Oh,
At the end of the day, you don't want nobody.
I don't want to see nobody like that.
Take nobody's life. God will handle them in the end. So don't take nobody's life, even if you don't agree with people.
And that's what I say, and my kids look at me like I'm crazy, but that's how I feel. God gonna take care of these evil people.
In the end, good people always win in the end of the book.
In the end.
Yeah, so in the book. Anyway, hey, we want you all to do a favor. Check out our sister station, WKRX 1500 AM.
The Winning Worship Radio.
That's right. 24-hour gospel. For those of you, 24-hour gospel. You can listen to it every day, all day. You can do it every day, all day.
They can listen at 8 o'clock, Monday through Friday. And listen to Janet on her podcast.
Janet be talking some good stuff.
She do. She know what she's talking
Janet
about.
got that butter voice.
And she just be on it. And
she got a butter voice.
I admire her for doing it by herself. I ain't gonna say I can't, but it's hard for me. I don't have that. I'm a conversationalist. I like people to talk to me. I like people to talk back to me.
Come on, let me hit the button on you.
I'm a talker.
Subscribe and like and stay tuned for more. But in the meantime, download our app, Music Muscle of the Shoals, in your Apple and Android store.
105.1.
Y'all see I hit the button because she talking about she a conversationalist, and some days she get on here and don't even want to say nothing.
Because y'all talk about stuff I don't know.
So Mona, you know everything.
I don't know. Some things I just don't want to talk about.
Well, I got see, there you go. Now you're talking. Now you're telling the truth. I got a question.
Okay.
And we still have no hate reform for black people, reform protection for black people. Yeah. Now, did you hear that, didn't you? So,
what?
In the present government right now, we don't have any hate reform bill for black people. We don't have any protection reform bill for black people. But they have several hate reform bills for other races.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do we need to do about that?
I guess you got to get your government to pass the hate. They tried to get them to pass the George Floyd hate bill,
And they didn't do it?
no.
I don't
That's
care.
Carmelita and Joe Biden in the Senate and the Congress.
That they for black people. Anyway,
I mean, you got to think.
I got something in sports.
Okay, you acting like Tamika now. I'm talking about the reform bill, and you done changed over talking about some.
Okay, let's talk
Talking about
it.
some. Yeah, you got something in sports because you don't know what I'm talking about.
I told you I didn't know.
So
But go ahead, I'm listening.
let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
So here's the thing. You remember when they went in and killed the Koreans at the Korean shop? That
They had the hate.
yeah, they
crime
created a reform bill for that.
Okay.
They got one for the whites.
But not for black people.
But not
and
for
we're
black
the main ones getting
They got nothing. for
messed
y'all.
up.
Nothing.
I almost slipped and said something.
Yeah, I know you because you're a cussing disciple. But I mean, it's crazy.
Oh God. That's crazy.
So I mean, I don't understand why it ain't took place yet.
I don't know either. But
Well, when you're not considered important, why would you create a bill?
but still, we need to get together and get this bill passed. What's
Huh.
the first step?
You got to get the people that you elected to present the bill.
The governor?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Your senators, your congressmen, all those people.
Okay. Are
How
the
they gonna come up with
senators
a, how
and the
they
governor?
gonna come up with a COVID-19 hate crime act?
What is that?
That's so stupid.
Is that the about the vaccines?
The COVID-19 Hate Crime Act was introduced to address hate crimes targeting individuals of Asian descent. See, that's what happened when them folks got killed.
Oh, so they killed them because they thought they brought COVID over.
Yes, but we don't have one that addresses killing somebody just because they're black. But here's another one. Hate crime came up. They said the law aimed to protect individuals from hate-motivated offenses based on race, ethnicity, gender identity, religion, disability, or sexual orientation. They still waiting on it. They got the ones that you can't. You got bills that you can't hate on people for being gay,
Right.
or lesbian. But where's the one for blacks? Somebody call us and tell us about the reform bill
So I'm
that's
just
out.
asking, are the blacks pushing to get that done, or
Everybody been pushing on it, but I guess you say Joe Biden knows, so he probably forgot. And then Kamala, she ain't okay. I mean, I don't get it, and I don't think anyone in Congress is pushing hard on it. Because have you heard about it?
no? I haven't.
When the man died, everybody was up on it, but then it died.
Died down.
Yeah.
Well, it's happening every day.
And more people are dying, and legislation process has been delayed. And matter of fact, as of today, it's important to note that the legislative process can be complex, and they say multifaceted. And the progress of a bill can be influenced by various factors. And here's some potential reasons why George Floyd hate crime bill may not have been passed.
Okay.
They say the first thing, the process of passing a bill through Congress involves multiple stages. So, can't get it past Congress. And then say crafting a comprehensive hate crime legislation that addresses the nuance of specific cases like George Floyd incident requires careful consideration and consensus building among lawmakers. Well, here's my biggest question. Why didn't it take that long to get the one done for the Asians?
I don't know, because that was fast. That was fast. After it happened, it seemed like days later they had that bill.
Right. So they said that it's gonna be hard to do it, but why is it that
That one.
the Asian bill went real quick?
That's so crazy how much some people hate black people.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh wow. Well,
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I mean, it's a good question, eh?
It's a great question.
Make you say, And then they showed
Make you sit up and think about it.
Yeah, did you see how at the Republican convention, you saw the young lady give the speech on how her son was killed in the military and nothing happened?
And did nothing happen. He was a black guy.
He was a Hispanic, black and Hispanic. So here's the deal. His daddy was black, his mama was Hispanic. So what that make him black?
Yeah.
So again, the woman spoke on that and she was like, something got to be done.
How did he die?
Somebody shot him.
One of his
One of the people in the military.
shot her son. And they didn't do nothing about it.
Y'all should go back and watch the convention.
I gotta watch
She
it.
spoke on it. And then we tell you what CNN did. CNN was interviewing the woman, and they didn't put up the picture of the son, right?
Right.
How about they put up the picture of the living son?
No.
That woman said, I just want to let you know, that's my other son. He's not dead.
That's messed up. So
And
they
look-
didn't do their research.
And then these congressmen started coming on out, asking for President Biden to step down. They so busy worried about Biden being old and ain't studying that Donald Trump been convicted.
And that's crazy. That don't even come up.
That don't even bother them no more. It don't even matter. But you can't go get a job, and you got people that can't even vote because of felony.
And I know, I know, like, the ones that just get out of prison or whatever, they go look for a job and they tell them, well, I would hire you, but with your background, I can't hire you in that.
Well, that leads you to the perfect question. Why do a background check when your president has a felony?
And they say lead by example, so there's the example.
So,
fellas, you could be a president.
So, let me tell you something.
I'm just saying.
Now, let me turn the music off. I want you to hear this. How about this? Can y'all believe that in Nashville, people are marching down the street with the swastikas, flags as neo-Nazi group, Blood Tribe, saying that they're holding a rally, whites against replacement.
Okay, so what are they saying? They're against replacement.
They saying that right now, whites are being replaced by all of the other races.
Oh, so.
And they out saying hell victory. You know how they do that little thing up there?
Like Hitler.
Like Hitler.
Okay, so they're allowing them to do that with the flags?
They walking down the street in Nashville.
And this is the second weekend.
Okay. They wearing the T-shirts. They said they had the T-shirts on that reads "White Against Replacement," which stand for war, and handing out flyers that read "Diversity means fewer whites. Inclusion means exclusion of white people. Equity means stealing from white people."
Oh, wow.
And you just hit it on the head. For the second weekend in a row, a white supremacist group carrying Nazi flags is gathered on Lower Broadway in downtown Nashville.
So crazy.
These folks said, now how dare you say somebody's stealing from you when you done came here and stole from the Indians?
Exactly. It's crazy. Like, they don't even consider that. They don't even think about that.
I'm so confused on that. And then how dare you say that other minorities are stealing from you when you brought them over here? You brought the black folks over here.
Right.
And then had them to build most of everything. And then say somebody's stealing from you?
That's crazy.
And you got control of everything?
So they feel like the DEI.
Yeah, talking about diversity means now. See,
it's excluding them.
These folks said that diversity means fewer white people. You didn't think about that when Thomas Jefferson, a white man, was sleeping with that black woman. If you don't want fewer white people, quit sleeping with the black folk.
And that was crazy. They thought, I don't know, that just boggles my mind. Like during slavery, they didn't like black people. They hated black people.
But they sleep with them.
Go sleep with the black woman, fall in love with the black woman. You know what I'm saying?
The white woman called the black man into the room to sleep with him.
Yeah.
But you hate him.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
But then you come up with this diversity means fewer white people.
That don't make sense.
That is crazy. But they're marching. This is the second weekend that they're marching. And I noticed something, too, from traveling around this area. This is home of the civil rights. The Civil Rights War.
Alabama.
Yes, where we are. It's a trail. They got a trail up through Tennessee, come back down this way. And, man, it's some history here, y'all. And I want to know.
There's a lot of history here. We don't even know about it.
Whites against replacement.
I'm not laughing. But that's just crazy.
These folks say equity means stealing from white
So
people.
are they minority? If they feel like they're the minority now?
They saying that there's too many minorities here, and they're gonna become minorities.
And they want to
after a
make
while.
America
So
great again.
Yeah, well, they got a new slogan because that wasn't working. So now they're successful again. But these people here are saying white. This is interesting because diversity means fewer white people. Inclusion means exclusion of white people.
They got it messed up, don't
Equity means stealing from white
they?
people.
Stealing from white
So
people.
Alabama has adopted no DEI. And the federal government, a lot of people in the government and different things has come up with this DEI. Diversity, equity,
And
inclusion. They don't want that. Because now these people are saying the reason why they want it because diversity means fewer white people. That's why they tried. That's why they got away with affirmative action. You no longer can use affirmative action to get into Yale, Harvard, any of these schools.
So are they marching to get the DUI or DEI?
They don't want it.
They don't want it.
They saying, hey, what we're doing now that white people are being replaced.
So they want Tennessee. Where is that? Tennessee to be just like Alabama.
I don't even know. I think I don't even know if Alabama, Tennessee has that. We got to look that up. But it just blew my mind when I read this, and it said diversity means fewer white people.
So they're gonna be happy when the bill passed.
This 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let me tell y'all something. I found out yesterday the 2025 bill, and this is so interesting, and this is good. Well, some folks ain't gonna say it's good. And it's good for businesses.
Okay.
Okay? Hear what I said. I know you ain't going to like it.
I'm not gonna like it.
No, you wouldn't like it. And it's good for businesses. And I want everybody to hear me. Okay? Project 2025 will change the 40-hour work week to a 160-hour work month. So your boss could make you work extra hours with no overtime pay by cutting your hours later in the month.
That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
See page, and if you think it's a joke, go to page 592 in the 2025.
I believe you.
Huh. Y'all sitting up here worried about who did who and who sleeping with who and who own two radio station, who don't own a radio station, what the preacher doing and all this kind of stuff, and ain't registered to vote. 2025 coming.
That's pretty bad.
And you worried about the wrong thing. Man, there's some stuff in that 2025 bill. Hey, when they get rid of that Medicaid, can you imagine all of the people on Medicaid that have no Medicaid coverage?
That's crazy.
Social Security be cut. Medicare. Oh, man.
They don't need to do all that.
Y'all better get with it. I'm telling you, this 2025 bill is off the chain. When I tell you the 2025 bill is off the chain. Mona, you wrote a good story in our paper. Y'all got to get this story. Mona did a paper.
Front page.
Yeah, she did a story on the what?
WCN.
There you go, Mona. Come on out with it. You had to think about it, didn't
No,
you?
I was waiting on you to say it.
No,
You
come on.
was announcing it, and I'm just
Come on,
ready to
tell,
take my
tell
vote.
everybody what you.
I'm ready to curtsy.
She did a story on the WC Handy. I mean, and then Montreal did a story on.
The Soul Serenaders.
Yes. And then we have My 2 Cent that's coming out. I mean, it's in there. I mean, we got a lot of stuff. Y'all got to look at it. You got to look at it. You gotta
It's
look
exciting.
At it. It is amazing. I'm excited about it. And I want y'all to understand Project 25, and y'all need to look at this because it is so important that you understand it and quit going on what people say and look at it.
Look at it for yourself.
Okay, because it outlines specific goals and objectives of Project 25.
And the reason we say that is because people have their own outlook on things. So the person that read it and tell you about it might feel different. If you might feel different when you read it. So
I only read one thing in there that I really like. Giving back power to the parents.
yeah, you keep saying that.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing. That's the only thing that you like in it.
Yeah.
That's jacked up.
That's the only thing. And I'm still reading it and trying to come up with, trying to come up with something good out of it. I mean, I'm looking at it. Somebody give me a list of what's good in Project 25.
Well, if you done all that research and you haven't found nothing good yet, it ain't gonna be nothing good in there.
I mean, you got to look at it. Somebody else may have a different view on it. So I need somebody to call us and tell us what you think about that. Because, Mona, this thing, and it's sad to say, maybe we need to go back to Project 25 so folks can get back to Christ. Because it ain't till we have hard times that we recognize where our help come from.
Well, they better realize it. We don't need that 2025.
You don't think so?
No, that's what we need to do it before they do that.
How you know it ain't for you, though? How you know it ain't for? What make you think Project 25 is not good for the black people? Because I know that's what you're referring to.
Because, I mean, I didn't read much of it.
But the little bit you did read.
The little bit that I did read is excluding black people.
From what? When you read it, what did you see that it excluded us from? If you don't mind me.
I'm not even going to say black people. I'm going to say low income, people with low income. They always, every time they think of low income, they bring up black people. And it is some very well-off black people in the world.
Very few.
You know what I'm saying?
Very few. It ain't that many.
It ain't that many, but it's some. Okay, like the black job thing. Did you see the thing that went viral? The guy went around asking, he went to a golf course and he asked the black man, he was like, what is a black job? And someone was like, I don't know. And he was like, well, what do you do? And they were like, obstetricians or CEOs and stuff like that. And they were like, that's a black job. So a white lady, you know how they do the dual screen?
Mm-hmm.
She put it on her post. And it was her looking at the black job thing. And she was like, She said she woke up the next morning, 100 people had took her off their friend list.
Because she posted, it was positive. She put something positive about the black jobs. They didn't like that. Well, okay, so let me help you out, Mon. Let me ask you a question then. If you see that back then in 1960s, 1950s, the only way that a black person could go to college, they had to go to a HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But you see funding from Project 25 would take money away from HBCUs and close them down.
Okay.
And now affirmative action is no longer in place. So how would you get into these schools, these law schools, these medical programs?
So that's what they're doing. They don't want
stuff.
black people to succeed. They want them to stay in their place.
Well, I mean, you got to look at it. And
that's how I see it. That's how I see it. America, you are right as a black person as long as you stay in your lane. You get out of your lane, they're going to dig up some stuff. Look at Diddy and Kanye and all that.
Man, listen, that's what we just talked about, because I keep telling y'all we have no protection other than God Almighty.
And the crazy thing about, I'm going to just say this, and it might be off, it might be random, but the crazy thing about Kanye is he just voiced the way he feel. And after he did that, all HE double hockey sticks, it just fell apart because he voiced how he feel about who he was.
I can give y'all this, and you're right about that, Mona. Very correct on that, because anytime we speak out, we're considered to be a threat.
Yeah.
Angry. I can speak in a meeting. I can even speak at church. And because I speak with authority, then people say that you're upset. Or people say you're mad. Or people, no.
Angry black
you're
man.
Angry, but that's not true. But one of the concerns that I have for Project 25 is, if Project 25 passes, it's going to be a detrimental effect on black neighborhoods. It's going to be a very detrimental effect on black neighborhoods. It's going to be a very detrimental effect on education, on the education system. It's going to be a very effect on the justice system. The Project 25 says that the CIA, the FBI, all those people will answer directly to the president, giving the president extreme power. It also involves technology implementation without proper safeguards against bias, and algorithms and systems used to project could intentionally perpetuate discrimination outcomes that harm black individuals. So no guidelines. They're already making apples in the lab and spraying the chemicals on them that don't have to go through the FDA.
It don't taste good.
So, I mean,
food just don't taste good no more. They got like little codes on the food. Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm telling you, this stuff
and it tells if it was made in the lab or grown in the garden. That's why I want to grow my own stuff.
Well, that's why we need to get our kids back to church, get them off them phones, get them outside, have them picking some beans. And, you know.
That's one thing I wouldn't have in my garden. Them snap beans.
Man, listen.
I had trauma.
You need them beans. Man, we picked them beans.
Oh, my God. Snapping them beans.
You remember, boy, we were throwing down on them. But anyway, hey, y'all, listen, we getting ready to get out of here. We thank y'all for tuning in to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
We want you all to come back tomorrow, hang out with us. And guess what? We're going to play this and then we're going to change because I want everybody to hear this.
Okay.
Because regardless of what you're going through, stay with the Lord, stay with God. He'll protect you in whatever troubles you got. Remember, trouble don't last always. Y'all be blessed. We'll see you tonight at Revival in Prospect, Tennessee.
Come on, put your hands together. Hey, hey, yes, I am. Trouble don't last always.